Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, we are here with another channel that I'm going to be reacting to, and this video that I'm going to be watching is Rick Sanchez. Frick, I never watched Rick and Morty, but I only heard the name Rick, so yeah. Versus the Doctor, Rick and Morty versus Doctor Who by Death Battle. Now, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers, I've been seeing a lot of videos, like reaction channels doing reaction videos to this, and I wanted to do it for myself as well. So, I never heard of this before. Like, I never watched a Death Battle video in my life, so I thought about checking it out for myself, and it seems like a little interesting to me. So, yeah, I'm pretty curious what this video is about. So yeah, if you enjoy, if you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you are subscribed. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video.
This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Rick Sanchez.
Rick Sanchez, okay.
These brilliant geniuses dominate the cosmos, but who would win an all-out brawl? He's Wes and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, the animation looks, the editing looks cool.
Average house, average family, average school. Maybe slightly below average intelligence. But everything changed the day his grandpa Rick came home. Yeah, in style! Because Rick Sanchez is anything but average. Rick is easily the smartest man in the universe, and its most dangerous criminal. He spent years on the run from the Galactic Federation, going on adventures across the multiverse. Who cares about the emotional trauma?
He makes this portal gun that travels around, so... Like that, see that?
Formed the greatest duo of the generation, Rick and Morty. Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the cannon fodder who smuggles grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass. And that's just the first episode. Rick is an unparalleled inventor, always ready to face even the squanchiest of alien foes. He's got your usuals: laser gun, invisibility belt, shrink ray, cyborg implants, the works. As well as some weirder things, like a Mr. Meeseeks box, which can summon an infinite number of irritating temporary life forms that will work tirelessly to accomplish a given task. Or a series of android decoys that
Great scientists.
Created. They don't even realize they're decoys, which leads them to create decoys that create decoys, and so on. Rick's gadgets can erase your memories, manipulate and travel through time, and even make a surface true level. As in, perfect.
How many inventions this guy makes?
So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before returning to non-Euclidean space can emotionally scar you for life. He can even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself.
Oh my gosh, what the frick?
Like a pasty alcoholic xenomorph. What the hell? Rick and Morty travel the universe in the Space Cruiser. Powered by a microverse under the hood, this compact starship comes equipped with laser cannons, a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and a unique artificial intelligence. With all that crazy sci-fi gear, Rick and Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers. From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes, to battling the meta-fictional story lord, to Rick turning himself into a pickle to avoid family therapy. This guy would rather battle the Russian mafia as a vegetable than address his feelings. Actually, pickle's a fruit. Because boy, oh boy, does he have a lot of them. Behind the fart jokes and wubba-lubba-dub-dubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony. Way back when, in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life, until another Rick from another universe took it all away, the
Oh
bastard.
gosh.
But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred him to craft his greatest creation, the portal gun.
Yeah, that.
Creates holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel anywhere in the multiverse. It sounds exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half, set up traps, and even... That's coming out of your paycheck. Nuh-uh. Decades of traveling the multiverse, hunting down
That is something.
ruined his life, darkened Rick's heart. He began to ask himself, if there are an infinite number of universes with an infinite number of each person, how did any individual life matter? Sounds like
Is this like some reference to Across the Spider-Verse? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Oh my gosh.
To a parallel universe where they swap places with recently deceased versions of themselves. What does that do to a person?
Makes them badass. When Rick found the interdimensional council of Ricks, he kicked their teeth in. Like they say, he's the Rickest Rick of them all.
That he is. Just touching the hem of his coat can activate his energy shield or even induce instant death.
He's just the greatest scientist,
No, it isn't
maybe.
explained why. Though considering this reaction, it's likely a chemical released through the coat's lining.
Rickest Rick, Wiz. He's dodged an orbital space laser from just a few feet away. He's so smart.
How many
figured
deadly
out using
injuries
a
could he
TV show.
survived?
Yep, really.
Whenever he got into some fights with
A series of cloned
enemies.
bodies that his consciousness can be uploaded to upon his death. Despite eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse.
Giving him an infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are shrimps and fascists.
Some of his devices can destroy the
Infinite
the universe,
Ricks.
even numerous alternate timelines. He actually did that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though underneath the drunken god complex, there's still a glimmer of the family man Rick used to be.
Well, as much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry. Sometimes.
oh gosh.
He's taken on an alien Zeus, the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell. Talk about a hero's journey.
Challenge Rick at your will. He might look like a scrawny, drunken septuagenarian, and he
Oh,
is,
gosh.
but he's also somehow the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you can lick his balls.
Ian Chesterton and Barbara Wright were just your average school teachers, with a less than average student. Susan was odd, almost like an alien. And when they met her grandfather and his police box, they found out why.
They were aliens, and that police box was the TARDIS, a 2-in-1 spaceship and time machine.
Thus, they were whisked away into the stars, kicking off over half a century of timey-wimey adventures with a revolving cast of companions, like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and so many more.
Complete with the cheesiest
Timing travel
effects
into
you've ever
movies.
seen.
Yeah, I
Bad
would
man
doubt
with a
that.
box had a
I would
name he
doubt
never
that.
tell, and a history he would always run from. He was only known as the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Doctor Exactly?
Though the Doctor's origins are shrouded in mystery,
Call him the
we know they were
Doctor,
born several
just the
thousand years
Doctor.
ago and earned degrees in cosmic science and higher dimensional physics.
But he got bored with the stuffy Time Lord bureaucrats, stole a TARDIS, and explored time and space as a runaway. Who can forget those adventures, chasing dinosaurs on a spaceship, dueling Robin Hood with a spoon, or shoving Hitler in a closet?
Yeah, we know it's kind of weird. It's British.
But if you don't know who's who, you're probably wondering, who are all these people? A bunch of old guys, young guys, a lady, and one of the Three Stooges? What?
The Doctor is a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. Time Lords may look human, but couldn't be more different. Not only do they have two hearts, they literally experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time. They're effectively acausal beings.
This makes them super hard to predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home. Hello there.
Time Lords are
Okay.
practically walking Deus Ex Machinas. In fact, a lot of them would be proud to be called that.
Yeah, the Doc ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in, the ability to summon an object out of thin air. Sounds crazy, but it's apparently standard fare for Time Lord Academy.
But the reason why there are so many doctors is that Time Lords have a funny way of cheating death.
Upon receiving a fatal wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new, healthy body.
It's way more than that.
What the frick is he is? What the frick he is?
Rewrote
Doctor
Lost
Strange?
Become strong enough to knock down steel doors and even weaponized his own time energy.
Downside being, if a Time Lord dies during regeneration, that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've seen 14 versions of the Doctor, plus a few extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by
Like,
the time
who's the
you're
greatest
watching this,
scientist?
You've
Yeah.
probably seen the 15th or the 16th.
The experiences each doctor gains changes and affects the next doctor, and the next, and so on. Each doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like bow ties, some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and some really hate the monarchy, probably 'cause they're werewolves.
But they always have one thing in common.
They are British!
Well, one other thing in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver. Utilizing sonic waves to manipulate nearby objects, it can pick locks, cause detonations, and fry circuitry. It's sort of a Swiss Army plot device that can hack its way through most problems. The perfect pacifist tool for resolving conflict.
Its only weakness is that it doesn't do wood. Or turkey, though considering it can destroy machines, disrupt molecules, and even erase memories, I'll take it.
The Doctor doesn't often carry weapons. There's an invisibility watch, a time travel ring, psychic paper that tricks basically
Can he even invent a laser gun or anything else?
Even people.
Well, time traveling is cool, but I feel like something else more than that. It will make it more cool.
It might look slapped together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT can literally erase you from time. As in, it causes you to have never existed in the first place.
But if
That is
it
something.
existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence, which means the gun would need to fire, which means...
Did you say something? That's not the only time erasing tool in the Doctor's box. But
I
we
guess
gotta
that actually
talk about,
works.
You know, the box. Shabby blue police box on the outside. Incredible time machine that's bigger on the inside. This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative dimension in space is a sentient ship that travels space and time with ease. It's strong enough to tow planets, powerful enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the god Zeus. It can even adjust its interior to an infinite degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the TARDIS doesn't like you, you might get lost inside it forever. Don't piss off the TARDIS.
Or any of the Doctor's enemies, some of the universe's deadliest monsters, Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen, the big chunky
Oh,
aliens
God.
that took over 10 Downing Street. And couldn't stop farting.
Even when the Doctor prefers not to resort to fisticuffs, he's tough enough to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize an ordinary human. He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays, while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yeah, the Doctor's super smart. So smart his brain once powered a 1,000-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted cosmic entities like the Great Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently the original Satan, who isn't even the most frightening alien in the multiverse, because that would be the Daleks.
Alright, bear with me here. They may look like trash cans with plungers, but they can exterminate anything that gets in their way.
Oh,
even
damn.
out of space and time. Like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into a conflict that put all of reality at risk, the Doctor became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
A sight of him that had always been
Anything,
there, hiding
huh?
just under that cheeky grin.
Finally, in a single moment, the Doctor pressed a big red button to end the war, and all of Gallifrey, once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As the last of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time. The Time Lord.
He can like time travel at
And
any
God
time,
help your
man.
immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go.
Oh.
Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon of a collapsing galaxy, or suspending you in time to be used as a scarecrow.
Fortunately, Gallifrey wasn't destroyed. It turns out the Doctor, all of the Doctors, saved the Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still, even their biggest L turned out to be a dub in disguise. That's how you know you're fantastic.
But a Doctor's job is never finished. Without witness, without reward, you'll never know when they'll show up to save the day. But if you happen to be up against the Doctor, there's really only one thing you can do. Run.
Honnêtement, je savais pas
That's
exactement
it.
ce que faisait un ingénieur, mais ça me donnait l'impression que ça allait m'ouvrir plein de portes.
This video is sponsored by BetterHelp.
It's that time of year again. The weather's getting colder, the days are getting shorter. It's the seasonal blues. Feeling sad these days is totally natural, but you can help counteract those feelings with therapy. It's something to look forward to keep you grounded, and most importantly, to give you tools.
Managing the chaos of everyday life or actionable strategies.
I'm not gonna skip it
therapy
anyways.
might be for you.
BetterHelp is entirely online and suited to your schedule. All you gotta do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist.
And you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
Find your bright spot this season with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, jeez, Rick, it was my fault.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal
Oh, okay.
morons, but I didn't know they never
They
invented
actually
their
animated
fears.
the
Rick, you're the one who hit me.
the battles.
Go on, I'm busy.
Son of a bitch, he's ignoring me? Holy, it was ship! Keep Morty safe.
What are you... Uh-oh.
What the heck?
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
What the?
Right, fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
Keep clipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke on the ground next to your teeth.
On guard.
What the? A spoon? You're just gonna. A deadly weapon versus a useless thing.
I like low shots.
Wow. No way you can defeat Rick, right?
Well, blink as much as you can. They're scared of rapid movement.
You shouldn't touch that portal gun if I were you.
Motherfucker. What?
Multi-Ricks.
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
What the Why was there a portal behind his back?
It's fun to be the
Oh my
class
gosh. Now a portal can be anywhere whenever
Now
you
hurry
go.
up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey rubbish, there's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the doctor, and I don't want to go.
What the
Quite an impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
So the doctor win?
Morty, if you forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
KO! Live by the portal, die by the portal.
Let's break this down. First off, Rick and the Doctor could both dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
Also, neither have shown any consistent signs of strength all that different from an above-average human.
The Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental. So as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
But when it comes to weapons, Rick had way more deadly killing machines, a lot of which could wipe out whole planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the
Okay.
Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, there's similar speeds, but he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah, despite all of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any
Burn up.
warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic screwdriver could hack and even destroy nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even disabled teleportation and time travel technology before, making it more than capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has been hacked in the past.
With that gun, Rick was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation Phoenix makes killing Rick permanently almost impossible. But the Doctor's reality-altering tech like the DMAT meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight in a single shot. And that was hardly the only reality-warping super weapon the Doctor had access to. The Doctor's technology presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's pretty clear-cut. The space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system, but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event.
I don't know what genius scientist can anyone invent for a death battle.
And intelligence.
Rick mastered space and time to the point of becoming a veritable god. But you can say the same for the Doctor, who is way older. It's kind of like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
And when push comes to shove, the Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was, if not more so.
11 spent 900 years battling Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
And don't forget how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans. Like when he dodged half a dozen rays and improvised thousands of calculations in his head to siphon the ray's energy into a teleporter, all in a matter of nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or, gasp, a Morty.
Rick was a formidable genius, but the Doctor's incredible technology, unmatched intelligence, and thousands of years of experience gave him the win.
Ah, geez. I bet Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
The winner is the Doctor.
Rick died by his own portal.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
Alright guys, so that was the first death battle I just watched, and I'm gonna be honest, it was actually amazing. I like how they did the animation there, and I like how they explained everything about these characters. But I guess I could watch more death battle. See if there's any battles between cartoon characters or from movie characters. So yeah, if you guys want me to check out some different death battle videos that I could watch, let me know in the comments. So yeah, if you enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.